Hey, this is Stu, and we're here for Asana School at Purple Valley with Mark Robberds and Carolina. And today we're going to look at that particularly tricky little posture called Nakrasana, crocodile. Sometimes it looks more like a slithery snake if you're not getting much height. So hopefully Mark will give us some tips about how we can create some lift and then keep that lift. Good, so Carolina's going to demo.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good.
So,
Yeah,
what
very
could
good.
what could you see there as that
So,
you might change for her?
oh, change. No, I think she's doing great.
She's doing great.
Yeah.
I'm a bastard,
Yeah.
aren't I? Because I always see all sorts of things. What about that extra
But,
little lift between
The little
little
hop.
extra hop between
yeah.
each jump?
But that's, you know, she's just using that to get the momentum, keeping
Yeah.
the momentum going.
Do she need that?
I think she needs it. At
You're
the
working
moment.
on it. That's going to go.
Yeah.
That's
She
gonna
could
go.
make it less obvious.
Right.
I mean, because that compression and extension is needed.
yeah, to get the hop.
Yeah, to get the hop. So it's the right movement, but I guess you could land and pause, then compress and jump, pause, compress, jump.
And
But
so
that's being picky.
he's being picky. And so the actions that are going on in the different areas of the body, if we start at the feet and work towards the top,
Okay.
what needs to happen for that float to go?
So I guess the legs are staying like locked the whole time.
So they don't
straight.
bend, they
No.
stay straight.
But the hamstrings having to pull up
Yeah,
like that.
so creating hip extension.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
And also the hips have to lift up.
yeah.
So
Action
there's a
in the
kind of-
toes, is there a press
yeah,
with
there's
the
a,
toes?
They've got there's a pushing through
Action
the balls
with
of
the
the
toes.
feet. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. The hips, that kind of, I guess, the hips have to lift up. So, I guess that's coming from.
Are you thinking of sending them towards the
Yeah.
ceiling? So it's a little bit,
Yeah.
yeah.
The hips lift, and then that allows you to lift the hands and
Yeah.
the feet.
So it's
Yeah.
very much a timing thing,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Very much timing.
And what about how low you go? Because that also seems to influence people, because they do a few and they seem to get lower, lower, lower,
Yeah.
and then they're rubbing on the floor and they can't get that
Yeah.
lift up. I mean,
Well-
that's why Carolina was adding that little bit in between each one. It was nice because she was lifting
Yeah.
back up, wasn't
Yeah.
she, to give herself the
Yeah.
right height.
Yeah. I feel like you do need to go low
Yeah,
to get that compression
to go back up again.
in order to get the height, to get those really big jumps.
Okay,
You need to press down and
to then hop.
yeah, to hop up,
And anything happening with the hands?
pushing.
Pushing, pushing.
Push.
I've seen this sort of, people
Yeah.
talk about this sort of action,
Really?
more with the fingertips, obviously not curling them or you're going
Okay.
to land up,
Yeah.
but more of an active fingers, that's not something you do?
I don't
No.
focus on them. Maybe I'm doing it.
You don't
not
need it.
like- But I,
You're light
yeah.
as a feather. Yeah. Good. So can we see, let's change you over if that's
Yeah,
okay, and we
sure.
see Mark doing. I also like to talk about the breath and
Yeah.
whether you're using the same length breath as all your other postures, or whether it's quicker, or how is it working?
Yeah.
Because I've gone through stages of like flippity-flopping it through really quick, and
Yeah.
then trying to do it really super slow, like
Yeah.
my normal breath. I just wondered whether you have any. It's more flowing if it's.
Yeah, I think. I mean, the main thing is you just don't try and control or force your breath. Just do free breathing.
Right,
Yeah,
free breathing.
and
Okay.
doesn't cost you anything.
No,
It's free.
yeah.
Yeah,
But it should still be 5 breaths, not
yeah.
one continual breath all the
No,
way
no,
back.
no. So
there and back.
inhale,
Yeah.
exhale down. Inhale, exhale down.
Yeah.
Like that. So I start here and then I go all the way down
Ah,
like that. So I can really... I'm going to get wet.
it's like a frog.
How many's that?
One more.
2, I think.
Okay.
Good. So I noticed that you let your elbows go out. Is that on purpose?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you need a lot of pecs,
Yeah.
you know, to get that
To
push.
get that drive.
So when your elbows come in too close,
It's all tricep.
yeah,
But you can't do it with just triceps.
you might be able to.
Okay.
But
So
that's also one thing is that, which I can mention, I guess, is
yeah.
that this posture shows how there are many variations of chaturanga,
Yeah.
and you need a variety. Okay, so like you have this variation that people try to do with the elbows over the wrist
Yeah.
and shoulders square like that.
Yes.
Okay, or you have this variation here
Yes.
with the hands under the shoulders
Yeah.
like that. You also have with the head up, or you have with the head down like this.
Yeah.
Okay, or you have this
Way down.
with the chest
Yeah.
almost on the floor.
Yeah.
And so this also is a movement that you need, especially for Nakrasana.
Right.
Jump! Oh, I'm getting tired now.
Ah,
Because-
so that is also maybe a training exercise you could do, is from that down position, do those
Do those
clockwise,
circles.
anti-clockwise circles.
yeah.
Cool. Have we a name for that? So we've got our angry cat, and he is
The low croc.
the low croc. Yeah, the slimy, slithery croc. Okay, so that's good. So yeah, I mean, any other pointers you can think of that you've come across students that, and you've given them, okay, try this, and it's made all the difference. You're gonna have to make something up now on the
yeah,
spot.
the magic, magic pill.
That magic tip, because it does seem like one of those ones again that you can stand still for quite a long time. I suppose you're building the strength.
Yeah, the strength has to be there,
Yeah.
and you've got to use your glutes also, like getting that action through the hips.
Yeah.
That's another thing, just getting that lift.
All in one go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's great. Right in with your tips, as we didn't have one at the end there. So that's Nakrasana for you. Hope that that's going to help you with that particular posture, and see us again for some more asana school very soon.